Hey guys, welcome to Braddels Gaming and to the final episode of the Far Cry 5 community creation series this year and the final video. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and I'm wishing you a very happy new year. But I decided I would end the year on a nice short bite-sized arcade map, which is this map that we're playing today. This is Penthouse by Puffy Throne 950. Now before I get into what this map has in store for us today, I just want to say again a massive thank you for all the support in 2021. We have reached upwards of 42 subscribers this year, so I think we ended last year on 123 and we're currently at 165, so that is really awesome. We've broken the 150 subscriber milestone, another milestone down on this channel, so I really do thank you guys for all the continued support, especially in supporting a small channel such as myself. I know that it can sometimes be a bit of perhaps a dilemma about whether to subscribe to a small channel or not, because you're not really sure if it's going to be that good in terms of the quality of content. But I do thank you guys for encouraging me and motivating me and subscribing and tuning into my videos, showing me that my videos are, good enough. So yeah, and I really do hope the next year I will be able to produce more videos. I actually thought that this year I was going to be able to produce more, and ironically I wasn't, and I didn't. I only produced maybe 10 or 11 videos this year compared to 22 last year. Maybe 2020 was just the year that I had a little bit more time because everyone was inside, and more people tuned into my videos in 2020 as well, perhaps as well, because they were bored and they didn't have anything else to do, and as a result I was also able to make more videos that year. But going into work this year kind of meant that maybe I just didn't have as much time on my hands as I thought. But regardless, I do thank you guys for sticking through and thin with my channel regardless. Now, let's move into what this map has in store for us today. This is Penthouse, and I thought we would play a Penthouse map because I was thinking, let's rein in the new year in style. And as you can see from the cinematics on screen, this is a very intricately interior designed map. I really do love all the interior spaces that the creator has created. The creator is obviously an owner of a penthouse because they have thought of everything that they need in a penthouse. There's a party room, there's a sauna room, a indoor swimming pool, a balcony, rooftop access, a piano room, a lounge, an indoor garden, a skylight. There's just basically everything that you could think of from a dream penthouse. Don't forget the bedrooms, and yeah, it's a really grandiose sort of creation. I've tried to pull this off before and I failed miserably, so and that's not really saying too much because I'm not that great of a creator, but nonetheless, really impressive to see this map come into fruition. In fact, I actually didn't know that someone had created such a convincing penthouse map, and I don't really know why I didn't think to search for Penthouse in the map search earlier, because not only is there this Penthouse map, but there's a few other Penthouse maps that I played that were also quite good. So if you're looking to play a similar sort of apartment style map, maybe don't just search apartment into the map search, but also try searching Penthouse, being a little bit more specific in your search, because you'll find some surprisingly very cool maps. Now, another thing that I really like about this map is that there's a lot of different approaches that you can take with this map. It's a very stealthy style map, which I really like. Not a lot of maps are like that, and I guess that's because Ubisoft has kind of been retreating away from that stealth sort of approach in their games, and favoring players or game styles that are a bit more aggressive. But what I really like about this map is it forces you to be stealthy, and it creates this really high tense situation. And the way the creator has done this is they've made it one shot kills player, one shot kills enemies. So it's a high octane sort of map, very high pressure, and I'll admit I did fail several times before capturing the gameplay that you're seeing on your screen right now. One sort of little criticism that I would have about the map, and this isn't necessarily the creator's fault, rather it's probably some poor coding on Ubisoft's behalf, is that if you implement a one-shot kills player modifier into your map, the player can die from falling a distance of about 2 meters in terms of the height. So what you have to do is you have to also add the modifier no fall damage, because otherwise you can have a lot of situations that I had in previous gameplays for this particular map where I would jump literally off, like, I don't know, a couch or something, and apparently according to the game that was too high of a distance, and it killed me, which made me a bit angry. So yeah, just to add that modifier would really polish this map up. Not really the creator's fault, but just an oversight that they had when they tested the map. Or I don't really know if they even tested the map, because I would think that if you tested the map you would have been able to see that flaw. So for the creator, maybe just to test the map a little bit more to try and find any sort of oversights or flaws in the general gameplay, I suppose you could say. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm very tired and I'm stuttering a lot, and this episode is very much less structured than the others. I kind of just wanted this to be kind of a relaxed episode to finish the year. But yeah, you can kind of see a few of the pros and cons that I've already mentioned for this particular map. But, I'm going to keep it short and simple. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. One other thing I will mention is that there is some very intricate level design on this particular map as well. As you guys can see me here crawling into the air condition event. I don't really see too many maps use this idea, but I do think it's a very underutilized idea, and I would love to see it in more maps, because it just gives the player another option to be able to traverse through the map, but do so in a very sneaky way, and also introduce perhaps some claustrophobic gameplay as well. Some claustrophobic firefights that are sure to be super chaotic inside those little tightly confined spaces, but also they're just great ways to get around the map undetected. So props to the creator for implementing this as well. But otherwise, without any further ado, there's not too much more to go in the gameplay. But yeah, again, thank you guys for a massive 2021. I'm looking forward to 2022 to see what type of videos I can produce for you guys out there. I've got some very special announcements for next year in terms of how the channel might be changing, and can't wait to share with you guys those thoughts. But otherwise, I'm Braddels Gaming. I'm signing out now. Remember to have yourselves a great new year and celebrations, and I will see you guys next year.
Come back!